Hey everyone, welcome to Nim's Choco Fantasy. Today I'll be sharing with you a whole wheat bread recipe. If you remember, I have already uploaded a whole wheat bun recipe. This recipe is also made with the same ingredients, but we have baked it as a bread loaf. For this, take an egg, beat it well and keep this aside. Take 325 ml lukewarm milk and add 1 tablespoon honey. Mix well and keep this aside. In a stand mixer bowl, take 365 grams whole wheat flour. Add 1 teaspoon salt and 1.5 teaspoon yeast. Here I am using instant yeast, so I have directly added it into the flour. But if you are using active dry yeast, then you need to dissolve it in the lukewarm milk. Keep it aside for some time to activate and then you need to add it to the flour. Now coming back to the recipe, with the dough hook, just mix the flour a bit and then add the milk mixture and egg. Now switch on the stand mixer, first low speed and then to medium speed till the flour is nicely hydrated. Scrape down the sides in between. If you feel that the flour requires more liquid, add approximately 50 ml of lukewarm milk little at a time and add 3 tablespoons of soft unsalted butter. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can use your hands to knead this dough. Though you might have to put in a lot of effort, still you can bake a beautiful bread. At this point you might feel that the dough is very sticky, but don't be tempted to add more flour. Just keep kneading and the dough will come together eventually. Keep kneading for 15 minutes. Don't skip this step. We want the gluten to be developed in the dough and this will result in a good textured bread. Once it is kneaded for 15 minutes, take it out on a flour dusted work surface. The dough will look soft and supple. Shape the dough into a smooth ball. This allows the dough to rise evenly and smoothly. Place the dough in a buttered bowl. Spread little bit of butter on top of the dough. Cover this with a damp cloth and keep it aside for approximately 1 to 1.5 hours till it doubles in size. After 1 to 1.5 hours, when it is doubled in size, take it out on the work surface. Knead it gently for a second and press it down to a rectangular shape. Tightly roll this into a cylinder as I am showing in the video. This cylinder should be in the size of your bread tin. Place this inside the tin. Now cover this and let it rise for 30 to 35 minutes. After 35 minutes, preheat your oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. You can see that the dough has nicely risen. Brush the top with milk and egg mixture and sprinkle some sesame seeds on top. Now place this in the preheated oven and bake it at 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Then reduce the temperature to 180 degrees Celsius and bake it for another 15 minutes till it is completely baked. Once it is done, take it out on a wire rack and brush some unsalted butter on top of this and let it cool down for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, take out the bread from the tin and let it cool down on the wire rack completely. While it is cooling down, you can cover it with a cloth so that it won't become dry. That's it guys, nothing more to do. Just slice a piece of this wholesome bread and enjoy it with tea or coffee. Just make sure that you slice into it only when it is completely cooled down, or else you won't be able to cut a neat slice. Look at this bread slice. Isn't it looking perfect and inviting? And yes, it tastes really good. Its texture is just like a maida bread, soft and spongy. No one would think that this is a whole wheat bread. It's that tasty and moreover, it's a home baked one. So, what are you waiting for? Try this at home and enjoy it with your family and friends. If you liked this recipe, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See you again in the next video with another yummy recipe. Till then, bye bye.